One of the great mysteries of the Bhagavad-GIta is about action and renunciation. Um, One of the things that Arjuna asks Krishna is, why are you telling me to go out and act and fight if you're also telling me to renounce actions? And one of the things that Krishna tells him is that you can't not act. You have to act. You have to do things. You can't just sort of sit there, forever. What you need to do is renounce the fruits of your actions. That is, you don't act in order to get something. You don't act in order to really. You don't worry about what you achieve through your action. You just realize that you have a duty to act. And at one point, he says, do your actions as a sacrifice to me. Here in the fourth teaching, we get a nice comment on that on page 54, where Krishna tells Arjuna that the reward of all action, it's right here. I can't highlight it. The reward of all action is to be found in enlightenment, which, is interesting. And I think emblematic of the whole thing, enlightenment, finding truth. The truth about yourself, about the universe, about your relationship with God, is the final goal of every human existence. It's what breaks the cycle of reincarnation. I guess the message is, while we are human beings, while we are natural creatures with bodies that have needs and desires, we have to act. The trick is to do those actions without getting wrapped up in the natural world, which after all is kind of an illusion, right? We're supposed to be detached from, as much as possible, from physical things, from the senses, from the objects of desire. And it's only then that you can find truth, which is, I guess, what's called Atman, which is yourself, your true self, which is not the self that is wrapped up in the world. It's the self that's underneath all that. It really is quite an amazing statement, not just as far as I understand it, of what it means to be a Hindu, but I suppose what it means to be a religious person in general, in that enlightenment, which is ultimately knowledge of and communion with the divine, with God, is the final goal of everyone's existence.